Sell the team. That's what some Rockies fans have wanted and chanted for years. Today, the team's owners, the Monforts, took a step in that direction by bringing in Carrie and Greg Penner, the majority owners of the Broncos. Thanks for joining us at 4 o'clock. I'm Kim Christensen.
And I'm Phil Lipoff. The Penners have bought a 40% share in the Rockies organization, making them the largest minority owner. So while the Monforts still control the team, this is a big partnership between two legendary families in Denver sports.
Fans, to say the least, are thrilled.
The Penners are buying 40% of the Rockies. That is good news. That is really good news.
I want to cheer for the Rockies, but it's hard to when we're not winning.
It's going to make them more aggressive, I think, and I think it's going to make bring some excitement back to the ballpark. I was here 2 days ago.
All right, so let's bring in our 9 News Bronco insider, Mike Kliss, who also spent years covering the Rockies. So as you mentioned earlier today, I think like around noon, Mike, now we need, is it Broncos insider, Rockies insider? Should we combine them? I'm not sure. What should we do there?
Double insider?
Double insider.
Well, they should merge, maybe merge. That seems to be the word around here. But yeah, it combines the two. And the Penners, I would caution. I know everyone's excited about this, and rightly so. This is good news for the Rockies and for the Penners too, because the Rockies, they're good business people. Obviously, they didn't get to where they were by making bad business decisions. They see a Rockies franchise that even when they're 43 and 119, like they were last year, they see them draw 35,000 to 40,000 fans a night during the summer months of June, July, and August. I mean, this is a good business, a good, solid business. It needs some changes. I'm sure the Penners want baseball to restructure its salary cap situation, its revenue sharing, and that's coming up after this season. Dick Monfort at the forefront of that, trying to get a new economic structure for Major League Baseball to get it a little closer to what it is in the NFL. The NFL is really a good business because of the salary cap and revenue sharing. But yes, the Penners with the 40%. The Monforts still have complete control of the Rockies. Walker Monfort just became president. He's the son of Dick Monfort. He's going to be around for a long time. So no immediate plans at all to transfer power of the Rockies to the Penners. But they're there, and they have an infusion. They paid off all the debt, and now the Rockies can start off financially on much more stable footing going forward.
I'm not sure that you can make this correlation, but I'm going to try. When they stepped in with the Broncos, they had a good team, and they'd made it a very good team. And they see the power of sports in Denver and the value of sports for everyone in this city. So it is a smart investment. If you got the money, make the investment.
Yeah, and here's what's on the Penners' plates right now. They've got a team that was in the Final Four in the NFL, so they got a very solid team. By the way, I guess I would debate a little bit that they were a good team when they took over. They were a terrible team when they took over. They were, basically they're 5-12, and with the Hackett and Russell Wilson season when they took over, and they made it into a Final Four team with the hiring of Sean Payton. The drafting. And then, they got a new stadium coming, football stadium in 2031. They've got a new training facility and headquarters that's going to open in June. What else do they? Now they have the Rockies. Boy, their plates are full, and they just want more and more, it seems.
They weren't a good team, but I think it was a good organization. Let's put it that way. You're right, Mike. So,
okay, yeah.
I was giving them
I'll
that.
agree there.
They were.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll agree with that.
We'll give them that. All right. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.